Leon! Leon, wait! What are you doing? You shouldn't be up and about yet. Huh? No, really, I'm all better now. Ouch! All better, huh? I'll go get Dr. Silva. Prince, forgive me. What a foolish thing to do. If her wound had reopened, who knows what might have happened. Sorry, Dr. Silva. It's just that I feel like something terrible is coming. This lying here is driving me crazy. Something terrible? Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible! Oh, Prince, there you are. It's an infirmary. Keep it down. Sorry, this is serious though. It's terrible. Prince, we got a major problem on our hands. Like I said, it's terrible. What's wrong? Prince, wait for me. No, Leon, you have to rest. But... Go, I'll keep an eye on her. Prince. We'll join the party. Okay, new rifle. The Star Rune from Laffy. It's related to the Night Rune, but like the Dawn Rune, there's only one in the world. I wonder why she has it. Luna Lock from Yakis. A couple of gold dust thief, huh? You never know how fate will bring people together. Beaver from Hasware. Which one do you like, Freyjadour? I think Maroon is the softest and most cuddly. Looking for something from Chisato? Excuse me. I was wondering if maybe your highness got a love letter of some sort in this book recently. It was part of the script for an unfinished puppet show, and it may have wound up in the box. On second thought, never mind. Please don't tell me where it ended up. I'd be so embarrassed. Fishing from Subala. You better come. If you don't, I'll make trouble. Okay, let's... What the hell? Your Highness, this is bad. Very bad. Received an urgent report stating that General Luger and General Nofum are moving on Durat as we speak. And apparently, a newly appointed Queen's Knight named Childeric is in command of the operation. Childeric? Not the Childeric from Nethergate. That is not the worst of it. We have received word that the enemy force are advancing on both Sable and Astris. Forces from Armes, the Armes Southern Mountain Corps in Sable, and the Armes Western Marine Corps in Astris. Armes? Oh no! This is no coincidence. It's a joint operation, carefully planned. A deadly three-pronged attack. Can't believe they're in league with Armes. Have they been waiting all this time for the right moment to strike? Bet they have, damn cowards. I'm surprised Armes even agreed to this. I wonder what terms Godwin offered. It must have been a really tempting deal for Armes to send such a substantial force. Torrid, Sable, and Astris won't last long against such might. What's the plan? Let's send enforcement now. Okay, let's send enforcement now. No, wait, Prince! Wilde and I appreciate your concern for our hometown. However, it is far too risky to send reinforcement. What's the plan? Let's see. We don't have nearly enough force to engage all three enemy force. And if we focus on just one of them, we'll eventually be attacked by the other two. Instead, we'll adopt a defense-in-depth strategy against all three. We'll slowly draw them toward us, whittling their numbers down with repeated minor skirmishes along the way. I believe this is the only way to effectively use our limited forces. But what about Estrus and Sable? They'll be... I'll sacrifice my town if need be. Thanks to Lucretia's early warning, the evacuation of Sable is well underway, and the Sable garrison is ready to defend the town. Armes may well take my hometown eventually, but they will pay dearly for it. Yeah, and don't think we won't make them pay in Estrus. Though it's going to be a bit more difficult. The town leaned toward the Godwins from the beginning. Even if it will take them to evacuate, I doubt they'll all listen. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Alright, leave it to me. I'll see to it that Raffleet and the soldier of Leklar keep the enemy bottled up. Yes, concentrate on getting the citizen to safety and wearing down the enemy for now. After that, the Dragon Cavalry! Now that Armes is invading, they'll join the fight, right? Damn it! Have we been had? We took all those losers for this? An empty cell of a town? They might have fled in fear of the mighty Mahasparna, commander of the Sultan Mountain Corps. This is not the kind of fight I signed up for. They're trying to pick up apart bit by bit. We'll have to stay on full alert at all times. It seems Prince Freyjadour knows how to fight when greatly outnumbered. Commander Sparna is nothing but Her Majesty the Queen's older brother. He's no longer prince. He's a traitor. The tales. Who cares about all that? To call him prince is to deny the ascension of Queen Slim's Leia. Are you tempted to deny the ascension of Her Majesty the Queen, Commander Sparna? No, I see your point then. If the rest of the country is as tough as Sabel, we're in a for a fight. I'm starting to have second thought. You wouldn't by any chance want to sweeten the deal a bit, would you? I have absolutely no authority to renegotiate terms. After you annihilated the rebel army, you may speak with his commandership Giselle about a revised agreement. Annihilated, huh? Ah, no matter. I just take what I want for myself in the end. Why are the armored soldiers just standing there? A beauty of a port, don't you think? Commander Sula Folia, why hasn't your Western Marine Corps advanced? We need to quickly take Estrus and join the siege against the rebel army. Don't spoil this moment with your boorish attitude. I wish you enjoy the splendid view just a bit longer. That's not too much to ask, is it? After all, I'm doing Giselle quite a favor indeed. Commander, you're wasting time. We need not be so hasty. Many things come into view when one takes the time to observe carefully. Yes, indeed. Many things. Commander! Ah, fair greeting to you, Sir Queen's Knight. A fine job riding Dorat off those filthy rebels. Good show. We knew you'd come. Rebel army collaborator had control of the town, but we held out. Now our effort has finally paid off. Our liberator have arrived. Bah, where did this rebel army go? And where are their collaborators? Oh, they fled. You see, while we're busy welcoming you, my good Sir Queen's Knight, they... Ah! What have you done? No, please. What do you think you're... So, you're saying that you let the rebel army get away, did you? Wouldn't you call that high treason? No, we didn't let them get away. You don't understand. Mercy, please. Die, pigs. Dang. Hey, hang their corpses in the town square. Make a sample of them. Yes, sir. There are surely more traitors lurking. Search the area and search it good. You may kill any who resists, or even if they won't resist. This is insane. This can be in Falena's best interest. If Lord Godwin commands it, we must obey. Silver, there's a difference between true loyalty and blind loyalty. We were able to evacuate everyone before Sebo fell. Unfortunately, however, only about 2/3 of Dorats got out in time. This was perhaps inevitable. Our troops are now attacking in waves. The operation is going exactly as planned, at least for now. But we started out with far fewer numbers than the enemy. We'll lose by attrition unless something is done. What about the Dragon Cavalry? No words from them yet. I'll go to Sovereignty Castle. I'll bring the whole Dragon Cavalry back with me, even if I have to smack Craig upside the head. Be patient, Miyakis, they'll come. I'll go with you. Be patient, Miyakis, they'll come. No, I think it would be better to go see what's going on over there. Your Highness, you should go as well. There must be the reason why the Dragon Cavalry hasn't come yet. If it takes a personal request from the Loyalist army, so be it. But I'm afraid they only listen if we send His Highness himself. Okay. I'll go with you. That's dangerous. Can we really afford to have the Prince go himself? I agree, His Highness must be protected at all costs. No, His Highness must go to Sovereignty Castle with Lady Miyakis. There must be a reason why the Dragon Cavalry hasn't come yet. If it takes a personal request from the Loyalist army, so be it. But I'm afraid they'll only listen if we send His Highness himself. Please wait, now that Dorits has fallen, that area is under Godwin control. If His Highness goes by horse, they'll capture him at the bridge. By boat, they'll get him on the river. What about underground? How the cave dwarfs dig holes all the way out west? I bet they even show us the way. That seems like our best option. Your Highness, please visit the cave dwarfs again. We can't get to Sarni Castle from the dwarf camp, right? Lord Lake is facing tragedy again. I have good news, Your Highness. All the people of Chable were safely evacuated. Apparently, Lord Robo wanted to remain behind, but they took him away as well, by force. Normally, he's a very wise lord, but seeing Sable in crisis must have clouded his judgment. It just goes to show how much he cares for Sable. We're all proud to have him as our lord. Sable soldiers are continuing their surprise attack on the Armes forces. It's weird, Armes hasn't actually attacked Esris yet. They've just occupied the harbor. Some of the evacuees are starting to return too. This better not be Armes' trap. I don't need to go back home. I can't fit in my people there. Besides, if I went to Esris, my wife would just send me back here. I'll hold down the fort here. You go to the Dragon Cavalry, Your Highness. Issue the order for the people of Blackler to evacuate its wall. I just hope this is a false alarm. This is worse than the Great Invasion 8 years ago. We're arranged to evacuate the people of Lord Lake. Despite 2 years of devastation, some never left Lord Lake. Even so, even the hardiest people must leave now. Okay, let's go back. Oh, look, there you are. Wow, perfect timing. We need to go ask the cave dwarf for something real important. How about you come too, Bob? Huh? Dwarfs? Are you? No time for that. You coming or not? Alright, you wrote me in. No, besides, how am I gonna say no to a cutie pie like Liulun? Hey, don't embarrass me in front of the prince. I've told you before. Alright, my cutie pie. Time to see good old Gunny again. Ah. Sorry. Okay. That lunatic woman from Maroon. Prince, you've got to help me. She thinks I'm her teddy bear. Maroon asked me to write that from Maroon. Galleon. You know, the other day I had the chance to have a heart-to-heart talk with him. I feared he bore me a grudge against me for not saving Lord Rovery, but it turns out he feared the same of me. A title from Mueller. Why are you just standing around reading all this later? Get to work. Alliance with Armes, I can't believe it. My lady's plan is working as expected, still very hopelessly outnumbered. If we don't find some reinforcements sooner or later, we're going to be overmatched. We haven't stayed our ground. If we back down, we lose. Bring on the enemies who will cross every single one of those evil fiends, anything to protect your highness. Yes, I am from Armes, but what difference does it make? A warrior is a warrior, no matter his blood. If that bothers you, I'll leave. I don't want to cause any more trouble. Stop, no children, damn it, when it's ever gonna end? Your highness, not really the time for this. No more killing. Lord is fallen, has it? Blackblood must be evacuated immediately. Lucretia has seen much worse than this. She'll be fine so long as she's in command. Don't worry, Prince. I'll tie her down if need be. You do your job. Sorry, Prince. Just when you need me the most, I can't be there for you. Zester's gonna be okay. More importantly, is the Professor Workshop gonna be okay? Member of Nergatchan's Queen's Knight, either Gizel has a sick sense of humor, or he actually like all this death and destruction. Detective from Cattery. To give off the same 5 as my cohort. I wonder if I give off that 5 too. Oh no more asked me to write that. They say it doesn't mean anything. Okay. No, that's not what they mean. Okay, just one email. Okay. I forgot to recruit Lou. I hope we still have time to recruit her later. Damn it. I hate it, you know, when I skip someone. Oh, everyone right, Prince Luck. I guess it's where you come in then. Oh, we could go. Yes. We need to go to Baska Mine. But I want to recruit someone in Asris. I hope we could still enter this. Damn it. Yes, we can still enter it. Damn it! Deadly armor soldier, I can bear to take what they do to get. We are deeply concerned for your head discussion for Asris. However, we cannot allow your highness anywhere near the deadly armor soldier who currently occupy this town. All hope will be lost if your highness fall into the enemy hand. Please be careful. Ah! Damn it. We'll be back later. I hope it's still possible to recruit Lou. Lou is Sorensen's friend. How could I skip her? Okay, I'll reload my game first. Chisato, Toma. I'm sorry, Prince. I was the one that put Chisato lair in this spot. I didn't know it was for one of her shows. I hope Chisato's not mad at me. So this is how Gizel operate. That lunatic woman from Marin. Prince, you gotta help me sitting on her teddy bear. Okay. Children from Marina. Hey, he was back with Glass Opponent in the second games, right? Prince, supposed to get rid of that guy. In the news. This is huge. We have to get an extra edition out immediately. Okay. Prince to meet with Dragon Cavalry. The Downtimes have learned that the Prince is scheduled to visit Sarani Castle. They'll officially meet with the leader of the Dragon Cavalry. The Cavalry is forbidden to get involved in domestic dispute with Falena. It seems unlikely that the Prince will gain any immediate support from them. However, because it's impossible to deny the possibility that the Godwin Faction, cock in an inferior military position, might conspire with foreign power, we believe the Prince would like to discuss this Nerian advance with the Dragon Cavalry. Fake. Oracle Hospital returned to Lunas. Ever since the Godwin faction occupied Seoul Falena, the Oracle of Luna's household has stayed at the Sun Palace as a show of support for Princess Leia. However, we have received word that she returned to Lunas following the recent coronation of Her Royal Highness. Information within Seoul Falena is being strictly regulated this day, so this rumor is difficult to confirm. However, we have received confirmation from several different channels. 3. Portrait of the enemy, Silence. It is with the deepest regret imaginable that portraits of the enemy run this column, but there is no denying that it was Silent who interfered with the operation to rescue Princess Leia during the engagement northeast of Dorat. Sadly, we now have no other choice but to call her an enemy. So what caused Silent's sudden turn to the enemy side? An investigation revealed that her turn may not have been so sudden. About 10 years ago, Queen Falzon was crowned with the help of the Barrows family. Despite this, however, she was always careful not to let their influence grow too great. To preserve the balance of power between senatorial faction, she engaged her second daughter, Silence, to be married to young Giselle of the Godwin family. However, Giselle and Silent, rather than being distressed about being forced together for political reasons, were actually quite pleased. In fact, Giselle is said to have practically worshipped Silence. It would probably be sympathetic to assume that Silence's relationship with Giselle is the reason for her traitorous action. However, portraits of the enemy can find no other plausible explanation. Dragon Cavalry promises cooperation. After a meeting at Trony Castle with Commander Craig Leiden of the Dragon Cavalry, the prince received a firm promise of full cooperation in the event of foreign military intervention. The talk was quite cordial from beginning to end. Commander Leiden couldn't hide his sympathy from the prince's cause. However, the discussion didn't end with a simple confirmation of the Dragon Cavalry intention. Instead, they will take a much more active role than originally anticipated. Both Commander Craig Leiden and His Royal Highness the Prince are well aware that Falena will be in grave danger if the Godwin faction conspire with any foreign power. A spokesperson for the prince said, the two sides will work together to actively pursue any leads on the matter. Leon recovered. In the back page, the prince returned home to a surprise after his meeting with Commander Craig Leiden of the Dragon Cavalry. Leon, who had been in coma, suddenly took a turn for the better and has regained consciousness. Her subsequent prognosis turned out to be quite favorable. Some are of the opinion that the prince saved Leon by using the Downroad's new power, but the Downtime is unable to confirm the detail of the story. Regardless, moral inside the castle has improved for the first time in what seems like ages. The threat of the enemy. Enemy mysteries. On their way back from Saurony Castle, the prince force investigate the ruins in the deep Twilight Forest. Inside, they were suddenly attacked by a gigantic tree and forced to fight it off. Huge mysterious monsters also appeared in the Sarah's Lake ruins. While these creatures are not directly involved with Lord Godwin forces, one can certainly call them enemy nonetheless. However, they seem to only appear in Cinder ruins. What might this be? Issues 14, front page. Godwin began counter-offensive. In a daring pre-dawn attack, the Godwin army has quickly and decisively broke Dorat under their control. And we have word that in concurrent attack, the Army's Western Marine Corps invaded Asris, and the Army's Southern Mountain Corps met an assault on Sable. With simultaneous attack in Dorat, Asris, and Sable, it seemed clear that the Godwin faction has made an alliance with the Army's army, suddenly putting the prince in an inferior military position. Just as had been feared, the Godwin has conspired with a foreign power. But the Loy's army had anticipated the possibility of an attack like this, and came up with a detailed evacuation plan. In Sable, evacuation was carried out quickly. Everything went according to plan, without a single casualty. In Dorat 2, the evacuation proceeded smoothly, but poor Godwin residents refused to go along with the plan, choosing to stay behind. Now there is much concern about how the Godwin army will treat them. Some reports claim that Asris fell without a fight, though the Downtime has yet to confirm this. Back page, alliance between Godwin and Armes. In the past, Lord Godwin had been quoted as saying that Falena should use the unparalleled might of the Sun Rune to take control of all barbaric nations. It has long been believed that, were Lord Godwin in a position of military authority, the new Armes kingdom would be first on his hit list. Armes too had long been aware of Godwin's supremacist belief and has never tried to conceal its animosity toward the Godwin faction. That is why the alliance is all the more incomprehensible. There are rumors that the Godwin faction has promised Armes some kind of grand reward for their cooperation, but our sources are unable to determine what exactly this reward might be. Portrait of the enemy, Childeric. Today we focus on Childeric, newly appointed as a Queen's Knight. Just as with Dolph, however, information about him is surprisingly limited. Everyone knows that he was the Godwin faction representative at the Second Games, but his activities before them are a complete mystery. The only thing we can say for certain is that he is a member of Nethergate, but while most Nethergate assassins show no emotion, the cold-hearted, cruel Childeric is quite different. After gaining control of Dorat, rumor has it that he enforced discipline in the most brutal of ways. Ways so violent and cruel, in fact, that they are unsuitable for printing in his newspaper. Childeric is sure to remain a key enemy of the Loyalist army. Okay, nice. Dear Prince from Leon, I am very sorry I couldn't protect you. Please don't worry about me. Just carry on with your princely duties. Okay, this time soft lock again.